Annie is in Cincinnati. Hi, Annie. Welcome to the EntreLeadership Podcast. What's up?
Thank you. Thank you for taking my call. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Well, I'm excited to talk to you. How can we help?
Yeah, that's cool. So I am the owner of a kitchen and bath design business in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we have a team of 3, including myself. And I'm the lead designer and provide about 96% of the sales revenue, which is currently at $3 million.
Wow.
So my question is, how do I begin transitioning from working in my business, because I'm still doing the majority of the sales, so it's hard for me to find the time to work on my business.
Mm-hmm.
And we continue to grow every year. So I know I have to do something, and I'm just not sure how to transition that with me producing the amount of sales that I produce for the company.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are definitely a treadmill operator, and you're amazing. Congratulations. This is very, very cool. I mean, if you're going to own your own job, you ought to make $3 million. That's great. I mean, that's pretty stinking incredible. So very, very well done. So here's the problem you're going to run into, and you have already run into it. That's why you're asking the question. You have you've realized intellectually that there's a logistical end to this. There's only so much production you can do.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you either are going to keep doing what you're doing, or you're going to sacrifice some of your production time to train 2 more designers.
Right.
With the belief that as I train them to do it the way I demand it be done in excellence, because it's got my freaking name on it, and I'm not going to let stuff go out of here that's crap. We didn't get here doing that. We got here being excellent, and we're going to be excellent. Well, all of that's got to be in there, right? I'm not asking you to hand it down to somebody who's half-butt, in other words. But you got to train them, and they got to be able to finish your sentences, and they got to think like you think, and they got to be able to bring the freaking water. I mean, we got to put the ball in the end zone, score the touchdowns, boys and girls. This is real. Okay, so in other words, I'm fine of high expectations on these designers, and don't delegate to them until they have proven to you, with you looking over their shoulder. And you're a micromanager. No, I'm a trainer. Until you know what the flip you're doing, you're not worthy of delegation. And so you can bring in excellent designers, but they don't do it your way. They got to be able to do it the Annie way. It's got to have the Annie look to it, because that's the secret sauce that brought us here. And so that's the way it is around here. Okay. In other words, we're not going to have Ramsey personalities that don't have a certain amount of sass. Because sass and humor and fun and putting the cookies on the shelf where everybody can reach them, that's what got us here. That's what Dave did. And so if you're going to be on stage being the next version of Dave around here, that's what you're going to do. It's not optional. Now, you can do it within your own personality style. Rachel's a different personality style. George's a different personality style from Dave. But still, I'm not turning this over to you, and you don't connect with the audience the way we have connected to audiences for 30 years. So same thing with you. You're not going to turn it over to them without them delivering. So, and you do need to be a control freak, and it is going to temporarily lower your production in an effort to be able to triple your production later. Because you need to put 2 of them in the stable now, not 1.
Okay.
Because one of them's not going to make it 2 years from now. They might not make it 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, because you're not looking for, mass production half-butt work. You're a highly specialized, highly excellent. You're doing high-end deals, I bet, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not doing like mass production crap. You're doing like $5 million, $10 million houses.
I mean, it's not always quite that high-end, but we do,
But you're not on the cheap end of the market.
No.
And so
not at all.
I'm a potential customer of yours, and I'm not going to put up with crap if you come in and design a house for my wife, design a kitchen for my wife, right? That's who you're dealing with.
Right.
God help you, but you're good at it, so you're in good shape. It's highly emotional to fix someone's kitchen or redo it. I mean, it's a big deal.
Yes, it is very personal.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's just getting the right people, which I've been, that's been my hesitation, is how
don't hesitate. Go do it. Don't hesitate. Go do it. And just count on the fact that that 10 years from now, probably neither one of the first two hires will be with you.
Okay.
It's frustrating as crap. It's the hardest thing in the world. It's the hardest and most rewarding thing you'll ever do in business, to hire and get the right people on the team and train them to do things the way they're supposed to be done with your brand. It's hard and it's frustrating because they come and they go. It's part of life. Different things happen. I had one the other day, she got married and her husband lives in Oklahoma, and for some reason she thinks she needs to live in Oklahoma with him. I don't know why. So we lost a good one. It's just, you can't make this up, right? And so, that's just, there's disappointment after we poured all this into her, and she's great. And she'll be great for somebody else in Oklahoma, dadgummit. But, that's it. But, that's the thing. So this is what you're dealing with, and so be ready, because the mistake I made, Annie, is I thought if I hire two, I'm done. No, one of those two isn't going to make it a year, because
that makes sense.
Because you're very sweet, but you're not going to tolerate a lack of excellence.
No, we won't. But I do like how you said that I do need to expect a loss of production a little bit, because that's been my fear.
You have to stop working on the kitchen design to do a hire. Then you've got to stop working on kitchen design to make sure the kitchen design that they're doing is not screwing up your brand.
Right.
It's called training, mentoring. And that's going to take some of your time. So you're pouring time in growing your business instead of into production. It's the only way to break the log jam, though.
Okay.
Because otherwise you are stuck where you are, and you're going to spin out eventually, because at some point you're going on vacation.
Yeah, right.
For real. Yeah, and when you own your own job, you're unemployed when you ain't at work. This is a problem. So, hey, you're amazing. I love your business. I love where you are. In the business that you're in, it's highly emotional. I've been around residential building and residential real estate my whole life. And kitchens, people buy kitchens and houses just happen to go with them. So this is a big deal, man. What you're doing really, zoom. I love it.